Well, hello and salutations. It is I, the Admin Vale. Vale and Admin for some of you, or that guy just plays games. Because games. Boop-a-doop-doo. But yeah, we're playing some blueprints. Yeah. I hope my frames don't die on this game. It shouldn't. This should be a pretty well optimized game for this, but we'll see as I get moving and the bitmap decides our fate. Yeah, I meant to stream last week, but I got a little bit busy with Stoof. I also meant to stream a couple days ago, and I got busy with stuff. Well, they definitely captured that kind of like relaxing, stormy effect. This is supposed to be like a puzzle game, though, which I do like some good puzzles.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
The blueprints, or well, blueprints. Okie doke. The grounds. So I guess I only have a certain amount of steps or something. I actually have never played this before. I watched somebody play it, but I wasn't really paying attention too much. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Hall entrance. Call it a day. Rooms 1 through 12. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here. As a young boy. Oh, sorry. Many visits here as a young boy. No, go back. No. And I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I do not suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my loves and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair." Fun. Then searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue. Searching the manor and must call it a day. Okie doke. We get a closet, we get a hallway, or we get a bedroom. I guess we'll do a hallway. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Right now we're technically in the East Wing. So if I hit tab, we just made a hallway. And that hallway can lead to 2 rooms, and those rooms can vary depending on what you do. But we can make a nook, we can make a closet, we can make a lavatory. I want to make a nook. I want to see where the nook and how it ends up. Okay, so it does turn based on where you're at on the map, or I hope it does. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will provide to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Probably not. There's a key, though. I don't see anything else I can potentially pick up. But yeah, that room was supposed to come with a key. I guess I don't want to backtrack either. Well, I don't want to backtrack too much. So what do we want? And these are like resources it has on it too. You have the parlor, you have the corridor, you have the den. I kind of want to do the den because it has 3 exits. So those are 3 doors, but doors can be potentially locked. But yes, gems. I don't remember what gems are. I think they have to do with, like, some sort of thing going on. Ooh, I can unlock that trunk. I might do that later if I get an excess of keys, though. For now, I want to save my keys. So, we have made a 3-way here. So now we can open this door. We have a guest bedroom, which gives me 10 steps. Or I can do a storeroom. We can also do a bedroom, but I don't really want to do that, I don't think. Okay, I must select one to draft. Let's do the guest bedroom and gain some more steps then. Not much I can interact with, it doesn't seem. Sinclair, just one to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiards room in this house. In the house, I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of dots to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. And obviously it didn't. Sadly. Oh, I already gained my steps. Okay. So that room, unfortunately, is probably going to block... Yeah, that room is going to block this room. So that's blocked off now. Did I leave anything in here? I don't think I did. I think there's, like, secrets and other things, but I haven't really as I said, I've only watched somebody play this game for a little bit. It did interest me for a while, I just haven't really, tried, yeah. Bedroom. It's a hat. Say another chest. You know what? I'm gonna open this one. Okay, coins. So I think I can use those in the shop if I find it. But yeah, let's open this. Spare room seems interesting. It's got some stuff in it. I didn't check what stuff. If it had any stuff. It's a rare rarity, though. You know what? Let's do a parlor. So get me something that goes to the left, at least. All 3 boxes contain gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. This box contains gems. I think I need a key for those, though. Oh no, I need this. A component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing your mutual love of games and puzzles. And I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game. When I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game, always. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Okay, so 1 box is true, 1 box is false, and only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So, all 3 boxes contain gems. This is probably our false. The other 2 boxes contain gems. Okay, there will always be at least 1 box, which... Okay. And only 1 box is the prize within. So I wonder if it's just this box, then. This box contains gems, because these 2... Because there's only 1 prize, so there can't be 2 prizes. So this is the box that's true. Correct? Yes, I was right. Nice. Okey-doke. Ooh, West Hall Wing seems like the one, because then I can go left and right. But this is also West Hall, so there's a chance for things to be locked. Staff notice, out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any... Okay, so that's why they're partially locked, I assume. But this one wasn't. courtyard because it has a straight. Courtyard is what again, though? Cost, a gem, type green room, rarity standard, drafted one time. Oh yeah, if you get the shovel, I think there's a shovel that you can get that you can actually open those up. Okay, well I've got one more room if I want. And I think we'll do a storeroom because it gets us a key. And a gem. And a coin. There we go. So if I go back to the entrance, which I can do, yes, we're going to lose a couple of walking points, but I will gain 2 when I walk through the bedroom. I want to go outside. I want to check out the outside real quick. Because if I remember correctly, there are some secrets you can get out here. And I might be correct, and I might be not so correct. But, because I just watched a few snippets. I, watched an hour of gameplay a while back, just to see if I would like the game. And so far, I think the game's pretty cool looking. Well, that's a lot of boards. Okay, so maybe that's not open to me yet. Well, that's pretty froggy. There's this down here. Crates. Lots of crates. I can't jump too. But there's a lot of crates down here. Okay. Nothing I can really do there. I'm just kind of exploring real quick. New game, you know. Good thing. Good time to explore. Water basin for birds. A bird bath, you could call it. Oh, there goes the bird. I can make a wish. I wish the downstairs area was open. Okay, so that's closed also. So what is this over here? I don't know what the wish does either. I just kind of was fiddling around and hey, it said make a wish. Do 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 do. Oh, there's a door here. It's closed though. So what's down this way, or is it just kind of a? Oh, there's another gate. And there's that over there. Okay, so the gate's closed. There's like a little camp over here. Huh. Oh, and I lose steps from going over here. Oh, okay. This is where I stay for the night, is off the... Technically, it's not on the grounds, but okay, that makes sense. And then that's locked also. I really do like these kind of art styles, though, where it's like... It's almost like a layered, artistic feel, you know? You know? Okay, well, let's get back in. Let's see what's in this place, shall we? Lost another step, too, apparently. I lost another one. Okay, so those count as areas, so I do need to be careful about when I'm leaving, technically, then. Lose a step there. Let's go through the bedroom again. Because I have the west hall I can go through, and it's guaranteed if I really need to get through it. And we'll see what we get. Okay, we have another corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. I can get 5 more steps whenever you draft a bedroom. I'm gonna do a corridor. I still have steps left. Oh, it's got stuff everywhere. And then +1 shiny stuff. I don't know what the shiny stuff is. There's a closet. It always has 2 items. The observatory has a right turn, though. Okay. Can I look through? No, I have to turn it more. Well, I'm turning it the wrong way now. I have to do this. We gotta get back over there. Fixed stars. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellation, and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one, depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, 3 steps. The Diamondus Minor, 1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the... Oh, wait, I just saw that. The Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavis, the key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead, dead-end rooms are more common today. Oh, that's not fun. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. The Florealis, Bloom of the Sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. And that seems to be it. Okay. Well, I'll see if I can look outside then. The open spot isn't quite as open as I was hoping, but it does have stairs. And I can fit through this. Is there a way? Oh, there is a way to bring this up, I'm guessing. Yeah, like that. Hey, ain't that handy? I can't just drop off the side. Make this a little faster. I do have to walk all the way around. But now I can turn this one more to the right, and now I can technically see out. There's the North Star. I gain 1 gold. Speen. There is a vial in that photo. And a bathtub. I wonder if that's anything to do with the map in itself. Okay, so we can do a boudoir. We can do a nursery. Do we want to? We could just end this in a dead end here, but we could do a pantry too. Yeah, let's do a pantry. We get 4 gold from the pantry. Please pick up more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So I get an orange. That is +5 steps. Is there anything else that I can find in the pantry, or is that it? I think that might be it. So now we're going to be going down. Yeah. So I might just want to end this here and continue from the den. We could just take a passageway, but that takes 2 of my gems. I think I'll do the walk-in closet because it gives me 4 items. So we get a rabbit's foot, lucky rabbit's foot, greater chance of finding items. Okay. A gem. A photo. I'm guessing that's of my mother or grandmother. We got car keys. A spare set of car keys. And a normal key. Is there anything else in this room? Because I got those items, and I feel like the car key might have been extra. No. Yeah, no, those were the items, I guess. And then a photo. Okay. Well, that's where my journey stops in that direction. I really like this because it's just like it stimulates my brain. It's very stimulating. Okay, we already unlocked that chest. We could unlock some. Greetings from Reddington. Oh, there's the Reddington postcard. Okay, so I can potentially find more items. We do have that center to go if we need to. So, but for now, I think we continue on in rooms we've already made. Just because I feel like we should. Plus, I know I have a chest in one of these, and I do want to open it up. Is it in there, or was it... Oh, maybe I didn't. East Wing Hall. Then they have the kitchen, which has some food for sale, but I still have 26 steps, so I'm going to go to the hall. Because I want to keep moving. I want to keep, like, looking for stuff, you know? I can't open that luggage, damn. Let's go left. I can create another dead end here if I want to. Has 2 bedrooms. You know what? Sure. Oh, I didn't take that nursery, so that was actually a waste. Whoopsies. Hey, little buddy, do I got any food for you? You look like you'll need some food. But maybe these rooms are frozen in time or something like that. Well, nothing that way. That was actually kind of a waste of a room. Good to know. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Secret room. Oh, and I choose the color. The key to the bedroom, Red Rover, Scarlet, and Gold Sink. The market. Market, Drawback Press, Violet. And the Halls of Holly. Well, I have some gold, so let's go to the market. Commissary. Showroom. Oh no, I need multiple gems for that. Let's go to the commissary then. That sounds fun. I rip my gems, but hey. Oh wow. A sledgehammer. Sets of gems. I'll buy that and the sets of gems then. I don't know about the running shoes, but with or without. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electrical computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Mr. Babbage. Terminal password, can't really tell. Looks like an 8 or an S. That's an S for the first letter. And then there's this dead game. There's some water. Old machine. Trash can. Well, the door is locked, so let's unlock it. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Closet, nursery. I'm going to put in a nursery, because I'll probably need a nursery. Because if I draft more bedrooms, I'll need the nursery. There was a gem in here, and the Red Prince. Well, I'm the Blue Prince. There was a Red Prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues what we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Oh, that was cute. I liked that. Huh. So this says 2 stars. There's a red cabinet. Is it telling you to look at the red? Oh, hey, there's a goose. Red blocks. Was it just supposed to be a play on words, or did it actually have something to do with the red, I wonder? There's no red books, weirdly enough. Sales on day 20 and 21. Good to know. Was there... I had a feeling there was a chest in here, but I'm being stupid and I just wasted another step. Oh, there was a chest in here this whole time. Damn it. Oh, I guess I can just break it open with the hammer? Okay, well, sledgehammer OP. Good stuff. Well, now we gotta go all the way back to the center. So no more dead rooms for a minute unless going off to the right or left. So we got a kitchen. Well, unfortunately, that is the end of my journey. I shouldn't have said anything. We got a dice. While drafting, you may re-roll floor plans once. I wish I had one of those. It said 2 items, so where's the second item? Oh, shoes. Occasionally save when traveling long distance. I wonder if I can use that hammer anywhere else. I do actually have some chests around that I want to look at. And I might as well, since I can't really go anywhere else. I've drafted all the rooms I could for the day. So let's go see if we can bust some things open, you know? Like this one. Clink. Gems. Nothing in here. I don't think there was anything back here, but I'm just double checking anyways. Kind of wasting my steps, but oh well. So can I bring this up further? And see, like, I know I could bring it up there, but can I bring it up further? Nope, I cannot. This is as high as that goes. Okay, well, let's call it a day. Awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Well, I gotta call it. I don't have enough steps to get back outside and get to where I want to go, so. Rank reached 5. Steps taken 76. Items found 4. Day 1. Save and continue. See, we found a book on the red prints, but on the blue prints. Day 2. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, exhaustion. Okay, so it's all the same stuff. Let's open the middle door this time. We got a hallway. And then it'll go either left or right. Or do a guest bedroom. But I like the hallway. It gives us more options. So we've got a hallway there. Let's open this. See what we get here. We've got a parlor. Let's do a bedroom because we're going to go this way. Probably a few times. This is going to connect there. And let's check this one. I don't have a gem, so we'll just... So this one is a little bit of a dead end, but you know, that's fine. We got a closet, and that gives us a gem and a shovel. Okay, so the shovel allows me to dig, so if we find any gardens, that can actually be pretty good. See if we can just find any items in general just lying about. Oh, there's another picture. Looks like a little bit older of the first picture we found in that other closet. And I guess we'll just go. We got another corridor if we want. We could do a parlor. Chapel is the same, but I'd rather have a corridor. Ooh, a drawing room. Breaker box. Well, I want to continue going. I want to see how far we can get currently. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you'll draw 3 floor plans from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will not allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Oh, that will allow you to redraw. You may... Oh, yeah. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Okay. Ooh, a courtyard. I like it. That actually is something that I think I can dig things up in, but I don't have any gems. Oh, I wish I had some gems. Damn, that sucks. Well, time to get some gems then. Storeroom gives me a coin. It gives me a key. And it gives me a gem. Oh, yeah, I could have redrawn. Duh. I stupid sometimes. This one I probably do want to redraw because, well, we do have the spare room, but I want to redraw, see what we get. We get an observatory, we get a nook, and then we get a guest bedroom. You know what, I'll do observatory. We already got it in the right place, so let's look through. The twins. Cool, I got a couple of chests in the entrance hall, so if I find another key, I can open them, or if I find another sledgehammer. So, view inventory of all the current of all items currently in the house. Well, pantry, you know. Keep things moving. We get a little bit of steps with that apple. Yep, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. We read that last time. Let's see what we get. We get a lavatory. Ooh, we could do the commissary again. We only have 5, though, so I'm going to go with the den because it has a lot more doors. And it comes with a gem. Or also, I think... maybe not. No, never mind. There's no chests in here. Well, let's keep going up. Might as well. Sure, I'll use my 1 key. Ooh, greenhouse. Or this one. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. And this is the only one I can really afford, so... But I do have the shovel, so I wonder... Oh, and I just got a metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Fancy. Okay, so those dirt piles, a rock. Not worth picking up. But these dirt piles are where I can dig. Pebbles, not worth picking up. Okay. Not very lucky, apparently, either. Oof. It's pretty cool, though. I like the greenhouse. Looks like there's a lever that's supposed to go there. Trees found blank inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain, the clue you hold, cannot be paid. With gems blank nor coin blank, so toss away the sheets you find, a worthy trade. Number 5. So that's the 5th sheet. Okay, well, let's go left. It's locked. So they both ended up being locked here in the den, which that means I've got to backtrack and go to the hallway. So we got these now, but I need keys or the sledge. Well, let's go left. Got the nook, which that's a dead end. But we don't have any of that, so yeah, we're just done. I guess we'll go check out the breaker box. Keycard entry system on and off. Vac indicators. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage, cabinet. Okay. Well, let's go outside and see if we can do anything with the with what we got. Because this place is done, unfortunately. I got kind of some bad rolls there, but hey, we might be able to find some stuff going on. Okay, that's still locked. The garage, though, I think is right here, right? Or, well, it's down this way. So there's that door. But this road leads there. Maybe the garage was down where the other stuff was. Yeah, because I don't think this is the garage, obviously. But I do have the shovel. Can I dig up some dirt piles around? Ah, the orchard, I assume. Oh, I don't know the passcode to the orchard there. Plenty of steps though. I can just kind of walk around, see what's around. Bakaru Konaru. There's a Naruto throwback for you. I hope they do a remake someday of Shippuden without the fucking fillers so I could actually watch it properly, because I still never truly finished Naruto. I just wasted a step there, I know. Does it really matter though? Probably not much. So there's this. I don't know what to do with that. I think I need to find a crowbar or something. And then there's this. Is this the garage it was talking about? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, I think I need to call it a day. Yep, we will go to the next day. I'm not very lucky when it comes to RNG stuff, so this is going to be a bit of a grind, but I'll live. Oh, I forgot a wish. Dang it. I had coins to wish to. Okay. Well, middle didn't work for me last time, so let's go left. We'll do some left, shall we? Corridor, you know? Have a little fun with it. Say a bedroom, because if I'm going to be walking through here multiple times, it would help to be able to walk through here multiple times. And then we can do a West Hall wing, but that has a chance of being locked, but we'll do it anyways, because it has a hopefully lower chance. There we go. I could do this. I could do a den. I could do a storeroom. I don't have a gem, so the den will have to do. And then I will open you up too. And I can. So we could do a nook, or we could do a secret passage. We're doing a nook because we don't have a gem. Let me go in here and grab the gem then. Just right off the top there. Just look around real quick, see if there's anything else. There's a candle. I thought that was a scroll of some sort. Red book. Ladder. Well, stair ladder or whatever it is. 4 stars. Oh, hey, the constellation of 4. Okay, so we got a nook, and in this nook is a free key. Key time. Ooh, so we could do a nursery here. I'd be fine with doing a nursery here. Could do also one of those, but we already have a key and a gem. So now we got the nursery. So now we gain 5 steps whenever we draft a thing. And hey, look at that, we got some cash. And the Red Prince. It is the same book. I was kind of hoping it would change for some weird reason. It's a cool little nursery, though. So we could do the chapel, which gives us 3 options, but we lose a gold every time we go through. We could do the kitchen, which would lead us back to the entrance hall. We could do the parlor, and we get the puzzle. So food for sale. Well, we don't have the gem, so we can't do the kitchen. So we could lose a gem every time we pass through. Which sucks, but I don't think it's too bad. I think I'll do the chapel this time. I usually don't do it. Like, I like to try to avoid... Hey, look at that. It gave us some gold back. So at least we'll be able to pass through at least twice more. So pay gold and hopefully not have to pass through again. Well, let's see what we can get here then. We have a gem requirement again. And we have a closet. So we, let's do the utility. Let's do the breaker box again. Toggling off breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. Okay, so we have the gymnasium, the garage, and the dark room. So we can turn the garage on. Key card entry system. I'm going to turn that off just to see if it helps. VAC indicators. What does that mean? I'm just going to turn everything green. There we go. Systems are green. I don't know what that does. I don't know if it does anything at all, but hey, you know. Doesn't hurt to try. There's a bat and a bathtub. And there goes another coin. I don't have that for that. I guess I'll just do a guest bedroom and gain some extra steps. And then, ooh, a watch. Oh, a compass. Leading north more frequently. Well, that's helpful. That's the quick note. I don't know why I keep checking that. And there goes another coin. My achy, breaky, greedy heart is not very happy about that. Okay, so we'll cut through the den. In this bedroom. I'm actually going to open this chest, see what I get. Ooh, we got some reroll dice. Nice. And some coins to replace the ones that we just lost. It's actually very helpful. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Okay, only way we can go is forward. And we will have to do the hallway, or else we won't be able to continue. Yeah, that's going to be locked. That's the memo on the west ones. The billiard room or the commissary? I don't have any gems, so the billiard room it is. We have a puzzle time. I do like puzzles. So he has a weird game of darts, apparently. He has pool. Drinks. Is there anything down there? No. Nothing I can grab. No explanation on this room, though. I don't know how to do this. So I'll have to come back to this because I don't know how to do that room. So we have the spare room, which will bring me up, which actually I kind of need because I can't do parlor or storeroom, but I can do the spare room. And I have re-rolls if I need it too, if I do get stuck. Oh, nice. I can see the outside. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting this room. Well, I can't do bunk, so let's redraw. Let's see what we get. We have the boudoir. We have that. We can't do that, though. And I guess we have to just take the boudoir and hope we get something. Well, we hope we get something that leads us north. There's some shoes they got left in here. What's that? That's a Christmas tree and a safe? Who gives somebody a safe for Christmas? I guess he wanted things to be safe. Kill me now. A box, but nothing else. Okay. I still don't have any gems. We do have the parlor, though. We'll do the parlor. I do like the parlor, actually. Okie doke. So, there can be... The gems are in the true box. There is only one box in this room. Okay, so that's a lie, obviously. There are 4 boxes in this room. The gems are in the true box. I guess you're the true box? Because the other 2 are telling lies? Yeah, it was. Wow, okay. It's good to know. So we have the courtyard. We have the coat check. The dining room. The dining room has a lot of connections. So does the courtyard. If I find a shovel, I can use the courtyard, but for right now, it's actually kind of useless. But I think, have I already passed rank 8, technically? Potentially. Oh, nothing has been served, sadly. But I'd rather have this than... Well, actually, I could have probably taken the courtyard. Well, let's go right, because we have a room that we can open to the right here. And we'll do a storeroom. And get some more inventory. A coin, a key, and a gem. Maybe something extra if the game decides to give me something extra. Oh, what's this? It's a borb. It's a burb. Emburbment. Boop. Sorry, I was talking to somebody there. There's wine. Well, I got a key. Might as well use it. This is the only way I can go, really, anyways. Okay. So I could take a passageway, which gives me a lot more options. Secret. I'll take the passageway. The passageway is probably the best right now. Oh, that's kind of cool. What is this? Oh, is this the key card? Oh, this is the key card reader one. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so we found the thing that requires a key card, but I haven't found a key card yet, so let's go left. A drawing room wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it uses up our last gem, but, you know, I'm kind of fine with it. I'm just kind of spending stuff willy-nilly a little bit, you know? I'm experiencing the game. Seven locked doors. That's a lot of locked doors. I don't like that. We could do security, which actually is fine. I don't want to do the dark room. But we can redraw the floor plans in here. Sure, I still have a random reroll anyways. Ooh, a courtyard. I do like the courtyards. Pantry, which also leads to the left, and it gives us some steps and some more coins. Give me. Okay, what we got? We got a laboratory. We got bunk room, which could give us a lot more steps, technically. We could do... Well, we can't do security. And we could reroll, but I'm not going to reroll this. I'm going to take the bunk bed and get the extra steps for the heck of it. Oh, hey, look at that. 2 more gems. That was nice of them. Let's say... Turtles of Vera. Huh, I wonder if that's a reference to something. You little guy. Wish I had some food for you. I feel bad. You're trapped in this room in this weird, spatial presence of a house, but hey, you know what? What can you do? Hi. He's pretty cute. I want to take him with me. I wish I had a buddy. Oh well, back to walking. Okey-dokey. Well, time for the drawing room. Really? Okay, well, back to the passageway then. Screw you too, locked door. Okay, we have 2 locked doors. Man, I wish I didn't use my key to go backwards. Kind of sucks, you know. Well, then I'm going to run my butt back, and I'm going to see if I can somehow get into keycard zone. I don't know where I would get a key card, but just kind of look around, you know? Never hurts. Oh, I have to go through the church. Gross. Okay, well, going through the church anyways. Forgot about that little tidbit. And we'll... Whoa. These are labeled. So, Chef Angel's 2. Oh, so... Farmer Angel's 1. Chef Angel is 2. 3 is... also Farmer Angel, but, like, hugging the stick more? She's a stick hugger. And then 4 is... where? Okay, that's 4. 4 is a chimney sweep. And then 5 is... broom. Like, janitor... oh, it's a maid with a broom. And then 6 is... huh. Like one of those horse rider people, angels. And then 7 is a shield maiden. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if that has anything to do with the thing. And we got people with statues that I don't know who the heck they are. I haven't seen them yet, so I don't know. That is a burning fire. Fire burning on the dance floor. Well, yeah, let's go to the corridor and just see what's going on there. I'm like, I know I need a thing. I don't know how to play the darts game. Maybe I'll look it up real quick, just because I could use a tutorial and there's not a tutorial. Billiard room puzzle. The puzzle played using a dartboard. This article is relevant to mid or late game puzzles, such as it includes relevant information, should likely be considered spoilers. Okay, if it's spoiler, never mind. I'm not going to look at it. How would I play this, though? There's 3 greens and 1 red. So 17? Oh, so 17. So what is 17, though? Because you can get 13 from this. So 17. 5. Okay, so 17. 7. Okay, so 17. But what's the difference between 5 and 7? Is this a positive or subtract? Because 7 plus 5 would obviously equal 12, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh, hey, look! A ViewBot seller. Let me just take my time to report your butt. Sorry, I just have to take the time to just see this, take care of that stupid ViewBot seller bot. Okay, so that was 5 plus 7, so that was 12. Now it's 12 and 10. So, so positive, middle is times, and then divide is the far piece, I think, maybe? I don't know. We'll try it. We'll do 12 times 10, which would be 120, so that's not on here. And 22's not on here. So is it 12 minus 10? Because that would equal 2. Okay, so it was 12 minus 10. So there's always going to be a denomination of whatever it's doing. So if it's doing that, what it just did again, this would be 17 minus 3, so that would be 14? Yes. Okay, now it's 4 times 10, which would be 20? Because I think that's times. Yes, okay. So, there's no 30. So, would it be 10 divided by 3? Or would it be 10 minus... Oh, no, there's a 4 in there. So, it goes by step, I think, right? So, what would this be? So, this would be 10 minus 4, which would equal 6, divided by 3. And so, that would be 2? No. Okay, so 17, 12, and then 2, and then this is 14, right? Yeah. So 14, and then this is 5 times, so the pink is times? That'd be 20. Okay. So do I go in a clockwise rotation? That's the real question. So 4 times 10 would be 40 divided by 3. That doesn't make something that I would need. But no, this is subtraction, isn't it? Yeah. But then times 3... Well, if you times 6 times 3, that would be 18. I got it! Oh my god, I mathed it. And we got the key card. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So that's what the dartboard is for. Okay, now I have a key card. Select a floor plan to draft. I could do a laundry room, spread in each... Ooh, spread a gem in each green room. Or I could do a closet for 2 items. I need a key. But I could just do the patio. Patio's not bad. Okay, yeah, we'll do the patio. Do I already have any greens? No, I don't have any greens. So that's actually, unfortunately, useless for me. In a sense. But I do get the shovel. Yes, now I can dig. I can potentially find things. Key to the secret garden. Ooh, fancy. No, just one dig spot in here? Okay, good to know. Don't see anything else either. Well, let's open it up. Key to the secret garden. Ooh. And we have dig spots too here. Old tin can, not worth picking up. Sad face. Only one dig spot here? It does have exits though, which is what I need. Ooh, we got another puzzle. North and south, east and west. What does this do? It's another puzzle. I'm going to twist this again and see what happens. Looks like something punched through there. Well, let's just do it one more time. North and south and east and west. Does this like turn it the other way, or does this turn something else? Oh, gotcha. I think I know what needs to happen. I think everything needs to be pointing towards the moon, because there's not a switch for the top one. Yeah. Puzzles. Ooh, it's a lever. Pull the lever, Crunk. Okay, we pulled the lever. Fortunately, not much happened other than, I think, a doorway in the antechamber was opened. Locked? Oh, I don't have any keys. Do I have anywhere else I can go? I do have that one. No, but that way's locked, isn't it? I got another thing. Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may able... Yeah, I know this. This I'm already like, hell yeah, shovel. So can I open you? No, you're locked. And I know I can't open you. Well, that sucks. I guess, we go outside then? Slightly disappointing. I did like that, that puzzle, though. It's a pretty cool puzzle. Storeroom. Let's go back outside, I guess, and just see if we can do anything. Still have a bunch of steps that we can use, so... Birds. I guess we just wish away my days. Or do I only get one wish? Maybe that's... Like, I made a wish. I want to see if anything changed. You know? Still don't know what that place is. Ooh, that's a pretty cool waterfall. This guy definitely likes his puzzles. I feel like there's one less crate here. I wonder if making a wish gets rid of one of these crates every time. Because I feel like we're missing a couple of crates. Maybe. Maybe I'm onto something. Kind of hoping for a dig spot or something. So this shovel. Let's go run out here and see what's going on out here. This is still locked. That's still locked. That's obviously still locked. Well, I think we need to probably call it a day. I don't see anything that can help me over here. It's not right now. I don't see any, like, combination or anything. I can't break it. Wait, wasn't his birthday 1993? I mean, his death date 1993? That'd be interesting. Let's just see. Let's see if somebody's sadistic enough to put his death date as the, Nope. Damn. I could just try to brute force it, but I'm not going to. We'll call it a day. Oh, have I been getting frame drops? Seriously? Oh no, it's just yelling at me to unmute my microphone. I haven't had no frame drops. Woohoo. Okay. I was a little bit scared. Steps taken, 77. New items found 4. New room 7. Save and continue. What time is it? It's 1:26. I've only been playing this for like an hour and 20 minutes, so that's not bad at all. Unfortunately, my voice is already getting a little angry at me. Give me 1 second while I grab something. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, we went left yesterday, so there's like reflection in the ground. Sorry, wow, holy crap, ADHD moment. Alright, let's go right. Ooh. A den. I like the den, because that's three-way, and we get a gem. There's a gem in the den. Nice. And we could do this early, since we're on the edge here. And I actually like that. Give me that nursery early, you know? Let's see what they left for me. They left me some coins. How nice. I appreciate it, Red Prince. Y'all leave me anything else, my boy? I would like to know what you've left me, my boy. My boy-o. So we got a hallway, which is interesting. We got a spare room. We have a bedroom. I want to do the hallway, though. Like, yes, I know I have the nursery, but I don't really need it right this moment. Now, let's see what we get here. We get a guest bedroom. Or we could do a closet. I want to do a closet. I could use more items right now. The key is very helpful. And then we got running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I just need to know what to do on the estate and grounds, but yeah. Well, let's go back central then. Ooh, we got a courtyard. Oh, I don't have the gems for it, though. You know, fuck it. We'll just do a utility closet. We'll turn everything on again. We'll turn the garage on. We'll turn this on. I don't know what this does, but I'm just going to clickety-clickety. And I don't see anything on the ground. That's not anything either. Well, that was an unfortunate waste of a room. Well, not unfortunate waste. If I find another keycard room, like the dartboard room, that would be really good. We gotta take the Nook, because we need to go north. And then do security. Pantry is also viable. Parlor is not viable, sadly. Yeah, I guess we'll... Oh, we don't have... Okay, I guess we're taking the pantry then, because the pantry is the only one that's properly viable. And we get some steps with that. We get some coins with that. I don't see anything else, really, so... Observatory goes up, and I want to... Oh, but I don't have any gems. So we have to do chapel. I have to waste money on the chapel. Coins in the donation jar, please. No coins in the donation jar. Suffer as we suffer. Prosper as we prosper. Something like that. I don't know. Just making up crap. Yeah, we could do a bedroom. Oh, but I want the parlor. Give me the parlor. I love puzzles, man. Like, especially like these. They're very nice to me brain. Okie doke. So remember, one always lies, one always tells the truth. The gems are on the floor. Let's see. Are there any gems on the floor? I don't really see them. Oh wow, I squeezed back here. No. So this one's lying. That's a guaranteed lie right there. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the desk. Okay, so 2 are lying. 1 is only telling the truth. Ding ding. Now time to pay some gold. My gold. My poor wallet. Okay. So we can do a spare room. We can do observatory. I'll do the observatory. Huh, that book looked a little weird. I don't know why. But yeah, let's go look at the constellation that's available to us. Should be the 3B, the slice. I get three more steps. Gotta get those 10,000 steps in, you know? So we can do a courtyard if we want to. We can do a bedroom. No, we can't. Well, actually, well, no, we can't. We do a corridor. I think we'll do the courtyard, though. I'll waste my gem on the courtyard, because the courtyard can be useful. Ooh, that is very useful. Especially if I find a chest. I haven't found any yet, unfortunately. That's fine. Spare room? Yep, spare room is the only viable option. Okay, so the dining room would be a great option. I don't think I'm rank 8 yet, but I think just in general the dining room is good because it has the three-way, and I kind of need something that branches off to give me some potentially more options because I'm closed any other way. And now we have a dead end. So, well, we're going back to only one option again. The storeroom is better than nothing, though. Give me that gem. Burb. I do like the burb picture. It's very cute. Okie doke. We've got the boudoir. We have a bedroom. The bedroom could be very useful. We have a corridor. The boudoir or the bedroom. We'll do the bedroom. Because we get even more steps from it. And there could always potentially be stuff in here. Unfortunately, there is no chest in here, but there is another key. And keys can be very useful for locked doors. I do have a gem if I want to do the commissary, which actually I need to do. I could just check one item and redeem it. And retrieve it on another day. I think I'll do the commissary so I can continue and I can have a chance to continue. I got a magnifying glass. I don't know what that does, but we do have a shovel. I'm buying the shovel. Because I want to go back to that courtyard. Okay. Come on, loot. Ooh, we got a coin. Nice. And a broken lever. Okay. I know there's a room that can spawn with a broken lever. I just don't know which room, and I'm not going through that. I don't want to waste my one coin that I have right now. I am going to check up here. Nope, nothing up here, damn. Okay, we'll head back down and we'll use our keys up if we can. Use the key, man. The pool or the billiard room? The billiard room gets me through. And we get to do this quest again, too. I like this quest. Okay, so we got 5. Okay, 5. Okay, we got 4 plus 6 plus 2, which is 12. And then we have 7 plus 6, so that's 13 minus 4, so we have 9. Okie doke. And then we have We have 9 minus 7, which is 2, times 10, which is 20. And then we have 2 times 13 minus 1? Right? Is that right? No, that's not right. Or it's 2 minus 1 times 13, which would be 13, right? Yep. I'm getting better at these. Oh, and we get 2 keys. Wow, man, we're getting really inundated with keys now, huh? It is kind of nice. Ooh, we got the passageway, but I don't have the gem requirement. Oh. No, and I don't have any re-rolls. Okay, well, we'll go to the coat check and we'll store something. Hello, coat check. Store the sledgehammer. Oh, that's interesting. Nothing in the coat check. Nope, I am done for today, it looks like. And I only have 1 coin, so, and the church will take my coin. I have no way back, so I just have to call it. Unfortunately, the church will steal my 1 coin. I'm poor. On to the next day to suffer. Day 5 of exploring a cool mansion that messes with your mind. No, I feel like today is a left day. The den looks like a nice gym. So we got the den with the gem. Look around. Sometimes there are extra little goodies. So far it seems every once in a while, but there is no need here today. So we could just do a storeroom right off the bat. I think that wouldn't be too bad. Let's do the storeroom. That gives us a coin, and then gives us a key, and then gives us another gem. Having 2 gems is really strong, I feel. One thing I am going to do, though, is I'm going to run out here. Since I got this 1 coin, I might as well. And we're going to go wishing in the well. I want to try to do that every day. And speaking of well wishes, let's go through this door. So we got the passageway right off the bat. That's really early, and I like it. So is this is just now open. Experimental house features. Oh, but I don't have the gem for it. No! Sadness. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is now ruined. I guess we're going to a closet. And a key and a gem. God damn it, I wish I checked this side first. Well, you know what? Let's go this way then. Got a hallway. We could do the breaker box. We'll do the hallway. I don't want a dead end right here. I want something that extends, you know. I don't see anything in here, so we'll go left. And we got the nook, or we got a guest bedroom. I could use the extra steps right now. I don't want to put a chapel there. Chapel sucks. Yeah, I guess another dead end, but hey. And it gives us a gem. What a gem. And some more steps. Okay, well, let's go this way then. Closet, parlor. Parlor goes up. We want the parlor then. Because breaker box is not very good for us right now. That's a purse. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn 1 additional in interest. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. So what is the statement of the day? First one. The gems are in the white box. Only 1 box contains gems. Only 1 box is true. This is the false one. These 2 are true, I bet. Yep, called it. I was actually I had a pretty smart moment there, I feel. Let's go. Ooh, we could do the commissary, but we don't have any gold. We could do this corridor, which corridor is always unlocked, so let's see what we can do with the corridor. Let's see if there's anything in the corridor. Nope, nothing in here. Okay, so we could do an observatory. We could just end it at the breaker box, but I want the observatory. Because this is day 4, right? Yeah, so 4 stars. That means I get another diamond. Diamondus Miner. Okay, we gotta start using keys. Okay, so we got a courtyard and we got security. I haven't done security yet, but I've done courtyard and I don't really have anything for the courtyard right now, so let's do security. I haven't done security before yet. Oh. Oh. Cutscene. Spooky. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Oh, and he has a bunch of memo cards. So red memos are lying cards, while blue memos are true. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. Yet to be collected. Okay. Keycard systems. One or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Oh, okay, so I could turn the power off with breaker boxes, and the doors would automatically be open. And then log into network. Okay, well, let's exit. That's new. Somebody has some old-ass coffee there. So let's say CCAM 23. Which one's CCAM? Are they labeled? I don't see any labels. Okay, I don't have an electronic key card, but if I can get a breaker box, I can actually do stuff. Laboratory. Yeah, experimental house features. Hell yeah. Another thing. Ooh. Fancy. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay, so I guess I have to unlock the boiler room. Okay, so this is fake. This is wrong. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via security terminal. But that's a lie. Okay. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do I get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Oh, interesting. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 apt to 0.5 APPT. Or, sorry, 0.5 PPT. Room temp is 20 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees is the melting point, and -10 is ice. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm just getting tons of lore drops, huh? Although, no extra resources, unfortunately, with these lore drops. Okay, laboratory. Experiments set up. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Choose a cause from column A and effect from column B. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then set your steps to 40. Lose 10 steps and gain 10 gold. Whenever you draft a shop room... Ooh, those could be pretty good. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Yeah, whenever you draft a shop room, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Start experiment. Research logs. No experiments found. Yeah, because I'm starting one. Log into network. Okay, I don't know what that is. Still. Eventually I'll find something. But now whenever I draft shop rooms, I will lose 10 steps, yes, but I will gain 10 gold. Ooh. Oh yeah, we powered on the garage. This is the first time seeing the garage. Ooh, and we get 3 keys with it. Hell yeah, we need those keys. Hello? Hello, hello? Weird. It's because there's 3 keys there. I hit it 3 times. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for, His Lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Miss Babbage. Oh. The missus was not happy with shit. Is there anything to do with the car? There's a weird oil stain. Nope, can't open it. There's fuel. Stuff. No. It seems I am not doing anything with that place then. Nope. Oh yeah, and I need a key card for that one. So we gotta start backtracking. Yep, we gotta go all the way back to the entrance hall. Not that way. I need the breaker box, but I will have to end my day if I do that, so I'll go to the spare room, because there's nothing really in the spare room. The billiard room is good, because I can have... Okay, because I know how to do this now, so we start with 9. 15 minus 7 would equal 8. 5 times 4, 20. 20 divided by 10 equals 2. Okay. 6 minus 1 equals 5. 5 times 4 equals 20. 20 divided by 5 equals 4. So, yep. And we just get 2 keys. Okay, so we don't get the thing again. Weird. But I can go out this door at least. And I guess we'll do the Nook, because we need to continue with our searches. Give me the key. Courtyard. Partially because it doesn't break the bank and allows me to continue. Oh, and we get the shovel too. Hell yeah. Look at that. Early shovel for my first green room. And an old shoe. That's literally garbage. Another key. We have 8 freaking keys right now. Okay, the drawing room? No, we have to do the pantry because we don't have another thing. Got some more coins. Ooh, a banana. Banana gives me 3 steps. Okay, so we got 5 gold. We can do a commissar, which that gives me... Oh, but I don't have... Fudge. Well, actually, I can continue using the security room now because I can turn off keycard system and it automatically unlocks the door. So now we can head back. Just double checking there. Because now we don't need the keycard system because this should be unlocked. Okay, dining room. Yeah, dining room. Now I have a left and right. So we'll go left first to see where it goes. Because we have keys. We have plenty of keys. We have 8 keys. So, ooh. could grab the sledge, but I haven't seen really any chests, so the patio is actually better. Oh, I don't have any gems, though, so yeah, we do have to do the code check, then. And we will check the... You know what? We'll check the coin person. We can use that later. I'm losing steps like a madman, though. I'm down to 13. Rumpus room. Oh, I have to do the chapel? Seriously? It does give me another way upwards. It just sucks, because, ow, my money. Rude. The only way to go is this way. And I don't have any more of those, so we do have to do the library. But at least I progress. And we gain some steps. Okay, so... Books and periodical requests with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Ooh. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Okay. Can I go up this? Yes, I can. Ooh, fancy. What is this? Mount Holly Records. Temporal records. Total time, 1 hour, 47 minutes. Total days, 5. Longest day, 32 minutes. Average day, 21 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. I don't... Okay, so that's my own records. There's nothing, like, special up here, then. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Oh. I haven't found all the rooms 0 through 12. I've only found some through 13, 24, 25 through 36, 37 through 46, bedrooms, hallways, green rooms. And I haven't really pulled red rooms, because I don't like pulling red rooms, because they usually have a negative effect. Ooh, we got the boiler room, but I don't have any gems. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you have already have in your house. The freezer. Unfortunately, that's not good for me because now my day is done. The hollow mirrors killed me. Womp womp. But it is a new discovery. Untested. Damn. Call it a day. So I gotta remember I can't pull multiples, so it might be better to just go straight shot if I can then. Good to know. But another day finished. So let's hope we draw the library and check that out. Well, that's just rude, game. Screw it, storeroom. I'll get those resources early, thank you very much. Because apparently the center is not the way we go today. Take the pantry. Gives us some extra steps. Oh, wow. 1 key for 3. That's actually an amazing trade. Bedroom, because it goes upwards. I already traded 1 key for 3, so let's see what this key does. Ooh, dice and more coins. That's super helpful. You know, we're not... you know what? We'll wait till later. Ooh, the garage has 3 keys, but is a dead end. But then we have the kitchen, which isn't a dead end, which we want. I can order food. I can get 15 steps if I need it with all my cash. Nothing else here, though. So we move on. Dining room's pretty good. I don't remember if I reached rank 8, but I'm going to use it anyways, because it's a nice little pass-through room. Let's go right first, see what we get. Ooh, another security room. I need gems, though. Parlor, it does go up, so. And we get a puzzle room. I love the puzzles, man. Good old parlor game. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Well, you have a letter U there. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Well, this contains both B and U. But remember, there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be one box which displays only false statements. So one of these... Well, yeah. The blue box is true. So this one's false. So that means the gems are in a box containing the letter B. And guess what? You have the letter B. Heh, called it. Give me them gems. I'll run through our keys pretty quick. Ooh, secret passage. Let's redraw. See what we get. We got passageway. We'll take passageway. Go here. We got garage or the den. Do I want to do the den here? No, I don't. I want to do the garage. Oh, I don't have the gem for it. Okay, well, I guess we do need to do the den then. Give me my gem. And then we go this way? Do we go up further? It's probably going to cost key. No, it isn't. Chapel or commissary? Chapel is eh. Commissary is also eh because it takes that. I'll take the mailroom. I haven't done the mailroom yet. Coins. Order placed. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender as he no longer is employed to our staff. Denny Ravane. Utility room fuse box. Indicator settings. Oh, hey, this is the utility room fuse box. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Huh. So you need blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Okay. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. Okay. So I need to find the fuse box again. Simon P. Jones. Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we departed tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's just easier for me. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. And I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night, and don't spend all your time each day playing Digiblocks. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's an interesting number right there. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to have to remember that. I don't have a notepad, but I'll try to remember it. I think that's the code to the orchard. That was nice, though. Nice little correspondence from family. Okay, let's go back into the den. And we got this, and I want to try doing this. So if we do blue, so that's green. So if we do red and that, there is no blue. So if I turn this off and I turn all this off, okay, what did that say in the mailroom? Okay, we gotta go back to the mailroom. Okay, indicators. Press any button above to activate blue. So I have to put it all as green, maybe? Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to the purple indicator. Okay. So I have to have everything green, and then I can activate blue. Oh, I get it now. was I supposed to do again? Oh, and now they turn white. Oh, what does it do when it turns white? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, no, I did something. Let's go back again. I have plenty of steps to do this, I feel. Probably not, but, you know. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. What? Okay, I guess maybe I did something right? I don't know, I want to check. Okay, I don't know what that does, but it does something. Okay, let's get out of the den and let's continue on because we're running out of time. Or, well, steps. Let's see what we can buy. I would like to buy a set of gems. I haven't really found many sledges. Well, many reasons to use a sledge. I did find a reason to use a key, though. This is gonna suck. Spare set of car keys. Oh no. Rude. Okay, well. I'm gonna go back outside and put in my 1 coin then. So I guess rank 6 is like further into the house in a sense, so. Oh, I could. Well, actually, no, I ran out of money. I don't have any money. So, yeah, we'll just go do that then. So, we ran out of spots. I don't know what that activates, though. Oh, wait, no, we still have a fully different direction, but we are low on. Let's do this first. Let's get the coin in, and then we'll continue. Sploosh. So I want to go. I don't know what the activator does. Okay, so I got a book this time. Another key. Nice. Okay, The Potential Within by the editor. Gems, Gems, Gems. Planning your house. Top drafting combos. Making connection tips and tricks. Word from the editor. Kimberly Thompson. Oh, Kimberly. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint representing a world of boundless possibilities. When you're starting a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore, but with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can become overwhelmed by the countless choices. Decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is a passageway really worth 2 gems? Yes. All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity, stress to the design process in this volume arc. I'm just going to skip some of this, and I'm going to breeze over this somewhat quickly because I don't want to read this whole thing out loud because my throat's starting to hurt. House design, most of them agreed in one guide principle, having gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architect drafts themselves into corners by not having the resources they need. Okay, yeah. You do not want to percent may be forced to draft a room. Focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Okay, so gems early is good. Make sure you check for gems in the room before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies only. I try only to spend them if I really need a room. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. This is a simple strat that has served me well. Okay, so, yeah. Buy them out. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you are not thirsty. There is no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Planning your house, estate layout, and drafting. When beginning drafting, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall. Okay, so opening. Okay, that's the layout. These are nice. They quickly discover they do not have enough keys and gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks. Okay. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path room that snakes through the house does not go in a straight line. This can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading the attic. Top drafting combos, another aspect to consider when planning your house. Green rooms do not cost gems to craft. Cloister, gem cost of 3. For instance, if you draft Cloister before Terrace, you'll be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in reverse, Cloister would be free. Defining synergistic pair of floor plans. The foyer, and bunk bed. Okay, so foyer, great hall. So foyer, hallway doors are always unlocked. Okay, that's pretty cool. Drafting a bunk room after a nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom chores. Office, opportunity to earn money and spread gold. You won't have to constantly collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Okay. So office and conference room, attic, and workshop. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a workshop, a contraption in a workshop. Making a connection. Utility closet. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You'll find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but they can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Garage door grants west path access. Oh, interesting. So I need that to get to that west path. Turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. The dark room. Turns lights off to prevent step loss. Oh. So I can turn I don't know what about the dark room. Other examples. Okay, one of the more simple chambers. Her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Next time you enter a boudoir, gain 10. The next time you enter a walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. Oh no, go back. Oh, I was reading that. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the rooms in the estate and interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, and kitchen, and several other features. Okay. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day, so allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Oh, interesting. Each time you solve a puzzle in a billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Oh. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown or refreezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you come across. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor: although this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks we here at Architectural Digest hope you aspiring architects know that there is truly no set blueprint for success. For your own path, yada yada yada. Okay. Well, it's good to know. And I just wasted a step. Whoopsies. Oh, there's the attic. There's the boiler room. There's the wine cellar. I have to get the boiler room, though, because I am getting low on certain things. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just fucking around, but yeah. To go up here probably and figure out a puzzle. There we go. It's part of the puzzle right there. Oh, but it has like some sort of security gate. Okay, so what do I do now? Okay, so run the engine, run this through, run the engine for me and you. Oh, so that doesn't work, but I can do this. Okay, that runs that, which in turn does what? I don't know what this does. So that does that. Oh, and then I can turn this on because this is connected, right? And so that now suddenly allows me to do this. Because I can connect these, technically. Well, this one's, yeah, so with that on now, I can shift this over to here, I think. Okay, and so now I can flip this, I think. Yep, so that comes down. Does that go? Oh, okay. This powers this. Go up. Oh, and then I can flip this on and power this. Okay, so now I need to go back down. And I need to shift. So need to shift this. Like this, maybe? Oh. This is something here. So that allows that to be powered, I think. So what's going on here? Okay, so if that's being let out there, is it going anywhere else? I constrain it there, it goes here and opens this. Take a spare room. A little bit low on stuff, though. The courtyard is nice. Kind of. It really isn't. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm running out of voice right now, so I'm going to get kind of quiet. We'll do one more. I got another hour and 30 minutes before I have to be in bed, but I'll probably end up going to bed about 3 tonight. Just my throat's bugging me now. It's not sore, it's just, yeah, well, I guess it is a little bit sore just from talking. I hope I'm not getting sick. That would suck. Okay. So we got to draft easy early. Try to draft resource rooms. Ooh, parlor. A nook. We'll do a closet, actually. Gives me a gem. Ooh, and the coin purse. Heck yeah. It's a great thing to get early, I think. Probably. Ooh, breaker block. Breaker block. Box. always going to be good because it gives me a couple more doors. It's basic hallway too. So this is a red card, so this means this is a lie. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, so that's actually a lie. There's my package. Amateur lockpick kit, 2 gems and 2 keys. Yep, and I just lost all that because, yep. Well, I got a coin. I can go toss some things. Yep. It's that note again. This day was kind of bust. I went a little bit too early on the single rooms, and I just didn't get very many extending rooms, unfortunately. So whenever I do the wishing well, does that get rid of a box? Planks are still there. I don't know how to get rid of those. Like a crowbar or something. No, I don't know what the wishing well does then. Because I thought the boxes were reducing, but apparently not. Well, I'm going to call it here, because my throat is kind of bugging me really bad. So, take care. Remember, the Veil empowers all. See you guys next time. Peace.